Thank you for subscribing.
Hey everyone, I am Sirant, and welcome back to Sirant Presents. I am going to be, as promised, hitting you up with a second playthrough and tutorial today for another great, very easy, and very famous two-chord song. The song I am referring to is by the Beatles, and it is called PaperBack Writer. It's a very nice song, and again, it has two chords. So we're going to play through, and then we'll go right into the tutorials. And as I mentioned in the last video, today is my birthday. Thank you so much for your well wishes, everybody. Do me a favor, send me a birthday present by clicking the link below or above. Go to my other channel, check it out. It's called The Live Cam Guy. It's something I have a lot of fun with, and even though there isn't as much ukulele in Merlin, I'm not going to say there's not going to be any. It is really interesting and it's a lot of fun. I've got 75 subscribers now. I'm trying to hit 100 for my birthday, so if you guys can help out with that, I would really, really appreciate it. But let's get into the song. Dear sir or madam, will you read my book? Took me years to write, will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, and his clinging wife doesn't understand. His son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. I can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it round, cause I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. If you really like it, you can have the rights. You could make $1 million for you overnight. If you must return it, you can send it here. But I need a break, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. There we go, guys. Super duper easy. Two chords, and you can make it sound better than I did. Let's get into the tutorials. It's a double feature today. A second to the ukulele. It's a simple song. It's a very nice song. It's quite a famous song. You're going to recognize it when you hear it. Again, it's one of those wonderful two-chord songs, and honestly, the second chord in this song is used 4 times. 4. That's it. So the song is primarily, now the original song is in G7 and C. I of course have transposed that to A and D, and so it sounds kind of like this. We start off with the A. Now, dear sir or madam, will you read? Now you can start off where you want. I like to start playing first. Dear sir or madam, will you read my book? Took me years to write, will you have a look? Okay, so that's all G, all the way through until we get to the first line where it says, I want to be a paperback writer. At writer, we switch to D, and then we switch back to A. Okay, so what is an A? On the Merlin, A is nice and easy. I place my middle finger on the bottom 2 strings, 1st fret, and my pointer finger on the top string of the 1st fret, leaving the 2nd string of the 1st fret open, and that's my A. For D, I pop up my middle finger, or my pointer finger here, leaving my middle finger firmly planted, slide it down 1 fret, D, A, D, A, paperback writer, paperback writer. Right? That's the whole song, baby. Okay, so it starts off, Now, for the strumming pattern, let me see here. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. It's my old strum, everybody. Down, down, up, down, right? And you'll notice it sounds a little different on that. When I go down, down, up, down, that second down there. Down, one, down, up, down. So the third stroke, the down, the third down, down, up. I take my finger off of the top string of the first fret. It gives it a slightly deeper tone, and then I drop it back on again for the rest. Now you don't have to do that. You could just do it. But I like to, it's as simple as just lifting that finger and then putting it back down again. It gives it that little emphasis. So that's the whole song on Merlin, people. It's A. D. A. What else do you need to know? Dear sir or madam, will you read my book? Took me years to write, will you have a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback. Switch to D, writer. Paperback. Switch back at writer again to A, writer. The only difference is that after the second verse, each time, there's no chorus in this song, there's just 4 verses. After the second verse, when he does the paperback writer, there's an extra. I switch back to my D, paperback, back to the A, writer, paperback writer, paperback writer. Right? So there's that little embellishment. It doesn't show it in the chord sheet that I'm using, but it is there if you listen to the song. So it says paperback writer, paperback writer. So it's just a little embellishment there, but again, nice and easy song. A, D, A, D, right? Now let's take a quick look at it on the ukulele as well. Since we're here, people, it's 2 chords. Come on, it's my birthday. All right. So again, G7. G7 is quite a nice and easy chord. It's the G, the little triangle that we make to make the G, backwards. So it's pointer finger on the second string, first fret, middle finger, on the third string, second fret, and the ring finger on the first string, second fret. So it makes a triangle, right? But the opposite direction of the G. There we go. That is the G7. It's a very nice chord. It's a very Hawaiian chord, as a matter of fact. And then the next chord is a C. So then we would just lift the 2 fingers off, and again, leaving that ring finger firmly planted, slide it down 1 fret, and we have our C. So we have our G7. Oh, that was not a G7. This is a G7. Dear Sir Matt, dear... Ooh, this... You know what? So madam, will you read my book? Okay. All right, so to play it, I mean... So we've got the G7, which is, I should be transposing this. I don't think it's going to work for my voice. But see, dear sir, madam, dear sir, madam. So madam, will you read my book? I will take a look. All right, guys. So for ukulele, Again, I could play it G7 and C, but for my voice, it doesn't work. So I'm going to transpose it ahead one. I'm going to make it an A and a D. And then again, it's the same thing. So I'm going to put my pointer finger on the 3rd string 1st fret and my middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. So that's my A. To make a D, I've shown you this so many times, people, but I'm going to show you again because I love you. You're my friends. You're my family. I put my middle finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret, and I bar the top 2 strings with my pointer finger. Why? Because my fingers are too fat to use 3 fingers to make that chord, so I improvise and it works. So for all you fat-fingered people out there like me, this is an alternate way to play a D. Again, that is the middle finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret and the pointer finger on the top 2 strings on the 2nd fret. That gives you your D. So we've got our A and we've got our D. So here we go. So again, it's the same pattern. Dear Sir, madam, will you read my book? Took me years to write, will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lynn. I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. So a dirty story of a dirty... Again, the same pattern all the way through. A, D, A, D. It's not a difficult chord pattern, but there you go, guys. That is the entirety of the song for both Ukulele and Merlin. 2 chords, A and D, all the way. Very simple. Like I said, the D gets played 4 times. 1 strum, 4 times, you're done. Bang. Nice and easy. I hope you guys like those videos. I know they're a day earlier than I normally would post them, but hey, what the heck, it's my birthday. And I will see you guys next time. Once again, give me a subscribe on the live cam guy. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys later.
Thank you for subscribing.